season. All right, Notre Dame, Ohio State. It's been a one-way freight train of money coming in on Ohio State, and it's hard to argue with any of it because Notre Dame is already ravaged by some injuries in camp, both sides of the ball. Now you got to go to Columbus, face Ohio State, 17.5-point favorites, 58.5, 59 the total. It's at the point now where if you like Ohio State, I'd probably try to go with a team total over instead, or maybe the full game over and hope that Notre Dame can contribute. I mean, unfortunately, look, Marcus Freeman, the new head coach, of course, here at Notre Dame, he's a defensive guy, but man, this defense is already beaten up with a few injuries that they've suffered here in camp. I'm worried a little bit about that coming into this, especially this game when you're playing what could be the best offense, certainly one of in the entire country. And now you got to go with Tyler Buckner, who's going to be getting his first snaps as the full-time starting quarterback. He got some playing time last year because they put him in for a few series and a few plays, and they put Jack Cohn, who's, of course, gone now, but they bring Jack Cohn back in. So it's a tall order for Notre. I think Notre Dame, this number is probably too high, all things considered, if Notre Dame was healthier than they are, but they're not. And that, especially on defense, and that's what really concerns me here about this matchup. You got to play this dynamic offensive line. C.J. Stroud, who's going to be a Heisman contender. Smith and Jigba could be one of the better receivers in the country. Travion Henderson, the run. I mean, they're stacked. They're loaded. Yeah. They're going to be able to put up points in bunches all season long. So I'm definitely thinking could be a lot to ask for Notre Dame. So at this point, I still lean Ohio State, but the number's getting up there. I think I would look more toward team total over now than the number, the spread at 17.5. What do you think, Conor?
Yeah, the biggest key here, I think, is for Ohio State this year is the defense. They have all the prospects. They're stacked, and they're stacked on offense. Receiver, it's just unbelievable. But that defense got shredded by plenty of teams last year, even Utah, like we mentioned in the Rose Bowl. So hopefully they're a lot better on that side of the ball. If they're not, Notre Dame can stay within this number, I think. I don't know here about week one. I want to take these points with Notre Dame. I just don't know if I'd get there. I think their defense will be okay, but will they stop Ohio State? I don't think so. And I'd lean towards the over in this one. Everything from I saw last year, and that offense, will be backfiring for Ohio State.
Yeah, I think Ohio State could get 40s here. They really could. And then all you'd need is about 17 to 20 from Notre Dame. There's the over right there.